Once you have already signed in, you will see this website or this page. Now, let's begin from the left panel. First, here is a place where you can insert your picture for your students to see, and here's your name, and then this is the latest post, and this is a direct post to either your students or from your student to you, and these are posted by students. And this is where you can set assignment for your student. It's very easy. You just type in the title of the assignment. You load the assignment by searching either in your computer or your external drive. Then you describe the assignment that you're giving to your students, whether there's grading to be done, how many scores you're going to give them, and so on and so forth. The date you use here, and then you can either attach a file, a link, or you can go to the library to find something. If let's say this assignment is on a video, then you might want to go to the library to attach the video for your students to see and give comments. Then you can send to either the whole group or a particular student, or you can share with other teachers. Now, when you click more, you will see your post by yourself, your own post, alerts, connections, feeds, polls, quizzes, and also recent replies. For quizzes, you can create a quiz. Okay, you can choose from multiple choice, true, false, short answer, or fill in the blank. And you can add first question. And if you ever need help, there's a quiz help here. And you give the quiz a title and the time limit. Then you assign the quiz. Right. Or you can also load a previously created quiz. So you have two choices. Now, recent replies will be replies from your students or from other teachers you're connected with. Right. Down here is groups. You can either join an existing group or you can create a new one. So let's say you are teaching a class and you want to give that class a name. Let's say PM6. Now the grade, you can choose from pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, first, second, until 12th or higher education. So you might want to choose 12th grade, or you can put in a range. Okay, but you can only pick one, so I prefer grade. Now the subject area, if yours is not here, then you can type in other, and you can type in the specific subject you're teaching. Let's see, I'm putting in chemistry. Then click create. Now, this little window here tells you that you have created PM6. The code to join the group is this. Okay, and you can view and reset the code in the settings box for the group. So you click close, and you can see the first class is here. Now if you don't like the color blue, you can always change it to something orangey. Just click. So you will have multiple colors to show different classes that you're teaching. Alright, now there are already pre-existing communities, so you can click browse, and these are communities found on Edmodo: math, language, arts, social studies, science, world languages, computer technology, so on and so forth. And these are digital content that you can use in your class, and you can share ideas and discuss your experiences with the publisher communities. So we have a whole list which you can go through once you are registered. So we go back to home. Okay. Right. So Edmodo will actually inform you this is the latest post that you have just created PM6 and this is the code for it. Now this is only you who can view, others can't. Okay. The next thing which is here in Edmodo is the library. Now for teachers, you have a lot of materials that you want to give to your students. So you might want to create folder for it. So for example, here I have a chapter 1 on atomic structure, and I can type in another one which is chapter 2, let's say on energetics, and I can share this with PM6 and I create. So that means when you go back to home, click home and you click on PM6, then you see that the folder named chapter 2 energetics is already here for the students to view. Keeps going back to the default color. Okay, now let's say you want the chapter 1 atomic structure to also be shared with PM6. So once you click on the link here, you see that share this folder with PM6. So you just click and then go back to home and you see chapter 1 and chapter 2 energetics. So it's as simple as that. Now show notification here is if let's say someone writes a note to you, your student writes a note to you, it will show here alerts, okay, your assignment, your quiz, and also you can ask your students to take a poll. Okay, so if you click here, the same things except for the feeds and the quizzes. Alright, great. So if let's say you're giving PM6 a test, a monthly test, so this is your grade book. Over here will be the name of your students and the title of the assignments, and you can actually grade them here. Okay, so you can add the grade and export it out. And this is a calendar where you can assign assignments or tests or even trial exams and final exams, and also project paper, for example. So your students will be notified. Okay, so you can either print it out or export. Now the next thing is about your profile. Edmodo here gives you the chance to actually create your own personal profile URL. So you might want to type in something here so it becomes yours, and you click claim, right? And this is where you see yourself, and this is how the public will view your profile. Right, now how do we get to your profile so that you can change your photos? So click account and go to settings, and over here you can see user photo. So you can either browse for your own photo, or you can use any of these avatar. Alright, notifications, you have your email here, but there is another one which is text message, but unfortunately in Malaysia we're not using this yet, because if you go to text message and you have to key in the phone number, and as you click on the phone provider you see that there's no Cellcom, no Maxis, no U Mobile, so on and so forth. So we have to go back to our email, and this is how your students and yourself will be notified. So you see alerts, notes, direct messages, replies, new group members, and also group join request. So save notifications. Alright, the next thing is privacy. You can block connection requests by others, okay, or you only show profile to my connections. So you can click either one of this. Now, school, you can add your own school, okay, change school or add a school. So let's say we are from Malaysia, so we are going to find Malaysia here, and school name, okay, we key in the postcode, okay, postal code, search, and as you can see, other schools, Taylor's University, School of Communication and Taylor's University, some of the lecturers have already ventured into Edmodo, but we can click on Taylor's College here, verified institution, select the school. So this is the school, right? And if you want to change your password, you can change your password here. Alright, so you're done, and we can log out.